Hi everybody, it's the baseball head, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, welcome back to the baseball head, and hopefully you like this video. Hit that subscribe button. We actually got some Citi Field news for you, and it's about the land around the ballpark and around the surrounding area. As you know, Steve Cohen's wanting to develop it. He wants to put a hotel there, he wants to put a casino there and a park. Well, there was approval today by the New York City Council. I got a couple of things here to read you. First, from Metropolitan Park Land Use proposes approval by City Council. Steve Cohen's vision of building a casino in the Citi Field parking lot took a step forward Wednesday with Metropolitan Park's land use and rezoning proposals approved 41-2 by the New York City Council. All 6 community boards voted to approve the project, 83% of board members voting in favor. Quote, the project is about more than building a sports and entertainment park, Councilmember Francisco Moya said. It's about creating meaningful job opportunities with 100% union jobs, investing back into our community and elevating our local economy to unprecedented heights. There's nothing there. There's nothing been there for a long time. I mean, they've had the junkyards there and the auto shops, but really there's nothing there. Moya, along with Queensborough President Donovan Richards and Assembly Member Lorinda Hooks, have endorsed the $8 billion plan. The project is also expected to include a food hall of local vendors, a live music venue, and a conference space. It's also going to have like a little soccer stadium there too. Cohen's previously stated the proposal would create 23,000 jobs and improve public transit. The approval now allows Cohen and Hard Rock International to make necessary zoning changes to the land. Some obstacles still need to be cleared for the project to officially get the green light, including obtaining a casino license, which needs to be approved by the state's Gaming Commission. Cohen is competing against 11 others who are pitching casinos in Manhattan, the Bronx, Yonkers, Long Island, and Queens. The commission grants up to 3 licenses each year. While the project is overwhelmingly popular in Queens, Council member Joanne Arreola voted against it due to her support of Resorts World, which is located in Jamaica just outside of her district. Quote, I don't think there's enough of a market share of 2 casinos in Queens. She told the Queens Eagle. If 2 casinos are in Queens, only one will prevail. Well, let the market bear out. Resorts World is already operating as a casino, but if granted a casino license, plans to spend $5 billion to expand into a larger venue. Since it's already operating, Resorts World is perceived as a favorite to get the license, although another casino, Empire City Casino in Yonkers, is expected to receive a license. Aaron Short of City and State New York wrote back in February. Short adds that Empire City has received support from MGM Resorts and become popular among Westchester business leaders. In addition to the casino license, Cohen needs a parkland alienation bill, which Senator and mayoral candidate Jessica Ramos opposed in 2024. Ramos has said she doesn't expect to change her mind this year, and Cohen will also need an approval from the local community advisory community, which will be made up of a mayoral representative, a gubernatorial representative, a city council rep, the local assemblyman Hooks, the local state senator Ramos, and the borough president Richards. 2/3 must vote in support of the project for it to get the council's okay. Now, here's from a local perspective. This is from QNS.com. They give you a little more detail for you in this, hopefully in this video. City Council votes overwhelmingly in favor of $8 billion Metropolitan Park Casino zoning changes. The City Council has voted overwhelmingly in favor of modifications to zoning regulations for the planned $8 billion Metropolitan Park Casino development. Skip all this. The proposal also calls for a 25-acre public park, shops, and restaurant, a Taste of Queens food hall, the redevelopment of the Met's Wills Point subway station, and improved roads and bike paths. As you know, the tennis center is right across the street, right across the train station. So on the other side of the street on Roosevelt Avenue, you have Arthur Ashe Stadium. and the big, tennis center there. Although the proposed development area is an asphalt parking lot, it is legally designated as city parkland, meaning zoning text and city map amendments must be approved before the project can proceed. The City Council approved the zoning modification in overwhelming vote on Tuesday after the Council's Land Use Committee voted 9-0 in favor of the development. All right, let me skip. Previously, 5 relevant community boards that cover areas bordering Flushing Meadows, Corona Park, overwhelmingly voted in favor of zoning text and city map amendments for the project. Wasn't that interesting? Queensborough President Donovan Richards also issued his conditional approval of the project in December. However, both Richards and the relevant community boards only issued advisory reviews of the proposal. Okay, I mean, it's going to be a beautiful thing when they do it. Cohen, meanwhile, said the Metropolitan Park team had focused on creating a development that the local community can be proud of. Quote, Metropolitan Park will deliver 25 acres of vibrant public park space, 23,000 well-paying union jobs, and much-needed transit upgrades. It's time the world's greatest borough gets the investment it deserves, Cohen said in a statement. I mean, this is something that is going to be huge, and it's just going to open up the whole area for development, because the area has been underdeveloped for 50 years, since they've been in Flushing, the Mets. So it's been many, many years. I mean, they've not really done much there. Other than these junkyards and these auto body shops, there's nothing there. Now, what's good about the area is you can get there from multiple places. You got the highway. You can take the 7 train there. You can take the Long Island Railroad there. There's so many ways to get there. You can get there locally. You can take you can take the street there. You can even walk there if you're local. I mean, it's really very easy. I mean, it's a long walk, depending on where you live. But it is very accessible, which is why, originally the architect of the whole complex, Robert Moses, wanted to put a ballpark there back in the 50s, because he knew how it was like in the middle of nowhere, but it was in the middle of a center where all these different places, Roosevelt Avenue and the Van Wyck Expressway, and really just so much there. And it's so easy to get to. The convenience is excellent there. So this part of it has been very undeveloped. I mean, back in the 80s, I used to go there, and it used to be so like, my friend would drive us there, and we would go there, and he'd park his jalopy across. I mean, that's what it was. It looked like it was part of the junkyard. He'd park it across the street, these potholes that were bigger than the cars. And he'd park his car, and we'd cross the street. I guess where Seaver Way is, 41 Seaver Way, and you just cross that street, and and you go right into the parking lot, and then you get to the ballpark. That's how underdeveloped it was. I mean, it was really bad. I don't know if there's anyone living there still. There might be one resident still living there. But they'll be gone. They'll be gone. They'll force that person out. But this has been going on for a long time. I know that this goes back for 30 years. Rudy Giuliani, the former mayor, tried to get them to develop the area. And he was up against the wall there. Had a tough time developing the area as well. But times have changed. The neighborhood certainly has changed, and they want to develop that area. There's a lot going on there that could be really nice, and you get a really nice area. And then on the other side, you can see the city. So that's what's nice about where Citi Field is, and where Shea Stadium used to be. You can see the whole city, everything, even parts of Long Island, Queens, Manhattan. It's just a great location, really, overall. Well, you let me know what you think about this video. And here's the thing, I care much about the area. Sometimes I talk about the ball club all the time. I really care about the area. That part of Queens is beautiful. I mean, really, it used to be really beautiful. It's not so beautiful anymore. But that is a perfect spot for a ballpark. It's a perfect spot to put a real nice, smaller community there for the fans to enjoy before they go into the ballpark. Really. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to Baseball Hut, and I'll see you later.